Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. Hope you guys are ready for your Tex Grebner Outdoors Saturday morning cartoon awesomeness, because it's time for Illinois Archery season 2020. If you guys want to support the channel in a way beyond simply watching the videos, you can check out the merch store at TexGrebnerOutdoors.com. Make sure to keep checking on that, because you never know when YouTube is going to decide not to show you my videos in the subscription box. So you can always find the newest Tex Grebner Outdoors content either on Instagram at Tex Grebner Outdoors, as well as checking the Tex Grebner Outdoors website. If you guys want a discount on all your trad life supplies, you can use the code of Tex Grebner in your checkout at threeriversarchery.com. If the code doesn't work, just email Johnny Karch over there at Three Rivers and he'll do it retroactively. Now, if you guys are in the market for some custom hunting ammunition, because it's hard to come by right now, check out Aria Ballistic Engineering, because they load not only overpowered slug gun shells, but also calibers between 505 Gibbs all the way down to 30-06. Now, life ain't like the pornos. Hunting ain't like the TV shows. It is now Illinois Archery season 2020, and unfortunately, I live in reality. So just like every other year, ups and downs, you're going to get to see the reality of Illinois Archery season, the best that I can bring it to you. It's easy to forget just how loud what we call silence can be. The wind in the trees, the bugs, the birds, the critters rustling around in the leaves and underbrush. What we call silence is really an absence of noise pollution. So silence doesn't really exist in nature. Then again, peaceful doesn't really exist in nature either, because nature is violent. Nature is bloody. Here there are no politics. This has been a long, terrible, stressful year. And it is now the time for the hunt. Now y'all better be ready, because if I break the whitetail curse, it might just trigger the horsemen of the apocalypse. Just saying. I'm just going to lay it out there. I didn't see jack crap today. But I'm not that worried yet, because I know that this is a good spot. There's a liquor branch at the bottom of this tree. No, it's a great spot. I've learned over the years not to get too worried if I don't see anything in the early season. Mostly because there's food and cover literally everywhere, because a lot of the crops are still in. Almost all the crops are still in. Of course, we weren't doing anything today, which is why I got to spend most of my day in the tree, sitting in the rain, which I don't mind because Swan Dry works as advertised. But what I did mind was sitting on the cold, hard seat, since the squirrels and the raccoons chewed up my seat pad that I forgot to take out last year. So that wasn't great. I am super not a morning person. One thing that I kind of deal with is I'll go to bed and then I'll be wide awake for hours and hours and hours, staring at my ceiling with a phantasmagoria of possible deer scenarios playing out through my head. And then by the time that I finally do get to sleep, there's no way in hell I'm waking up. So in most cases, if I don't stay up, I won't be up. Of course, I went to bed early Saturday night, and I actually woke up early, but about 3:30 in the morning. So I figured, this is a little too early. My alarm will wake me up. I've already had plenty of sleep. So I rolled back over, didn't wake up till 10, didn't get in my stand till noon. Of course, with that being said, It was a super long day in the stand. Didn't see a damn thing, but with that being said, that's kind of to be expected. I have actually moved this stand a little bit down the tree so that my shot angles will be a little less steep, but it was a beautiful day to actually be out on the hunt. And I got a beautiful coyote song right at the edge of shooting light.
Picking beans right now. Nothing really exciting has happened so far this season. I'm not anxious yet. I'd rather get the harvest out of the way. And I hate being an adult, but I do what I have to do. So I'd rather get the harvest out of the way, and there's nothing really to make a move right now anyways, because there's so much food everywhere. The rut ain't even close. And there's so much cover that they're just not going to be moving around. So we're picking beans this week. We worked the cows for the first time, weaning off calves. So I've been pulling out weeds today in front of the combine. And like I always say, genetically modified crops tend to be a necessary evil. I have never in my life had somebody that was opposed to GMO crops actually offer to come pull the weeds out of our fields, because it sucks. I don't know how much more hunting I'm going to get done this week, but like I say, I'm not that anxious just yet, even if I haven't even seen a deer. But I know my stands are in good spots, so hunting is a visceral mystery.
I admit this is not the most exciting episode of Tex Grebner Outdoors Illinois Archery season that I've ever put together because I barely got out hunting this week. Of course, life ain't like the pornos and hunting ain't like the TV shows. I live in reality just like the rest of you. So that's how week one of the season went down. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy watching the weeks progress through the season. Maybe this year will be the year that I break the whitetail curse. But Wile E. Coyote is my spirit animal, and hunting is a visceral mystery. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at threeriversarchery.com. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement, you good cops out there, and those of you serving in the military ready to die for freedom anywhere. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.